Hello everyone, my name is Letitia of BlushingBlack.com, and today with me I have Joy Randall of Flawless Makeup Art, my very good friend, celebrity makeup artist. And today what we are going to do is we're going to show you a few cool ways to do your makeup for the summer. Joy, would you like to explain a little bit?
Yes. Well, again, I am Joy Randall, owner of Flawless Makeup Art, based in Charlotte, North Carolina, and I've been doing makeup for about 8 years. Did Tisha's makeup for her wedding, and I've worked with a number of people. You can go read credits on bio.
But that's okay. But Joy is actually a guest blogger on BlushingBlack.com. So if you're interested in just seeing some of her awesome tips, I always learn something new from her post. Feel free to search for Joy, or you can find her on my brand partners page under Flawless Makeup Art.
Skincare is the base of everything, especially in the summertime when it is getting really hot. We spoke a little bit earlier as well about skincare for different skin types. You know, if you have an oilier skin type, and this is something that you should be doing regardless of makeup. This is not in addition to, this is something that you're going to do consistently. It takes 30 days to see the maximum results of your product.
30 days.
Primer is very important. That's going to be very important in the longevity of how long it's going to last, the breakdown of the makeup. Many product lines have primers now.
As a makeup artist, and you're out there with celebrities, and you're doing flawless work, would you recommend a cheaper brand, because a lot of my readers may not have the $100 and $200 for just a simple primer?
Mm-hmm. Well, you know, you're always going to get more quality for your buck. Some of the higher end brands definitely are, again, the quality of them is just going to be a little bit further up there. But with the cheaper lines, you know, things you may find in Walgreens, Target, things like that, it's more so about taking the proper steps to, again, use a primer, something that's going to help keep that, you know, as a foundation or the base for your makeup.
Okay.
So, is it super duper important? No. I mean, myself as a makeup artist who work with celebrities and all that, I use everything across the board. I know we've had some questions as well about what may be better for darker skin and things like that. There is no specific product line that is just good for that. You know, any product that's worth anything should be able to go across the board with multiple skin tones. So we're going to go ahead and prime your skin. And we're using a foundation brush. There are a couple of different types of foundation brushes. But in general, they look like this. And they're synthetic brushes.
Okay.
Synthetic is always going to be better for liquid and cream.
Liquid and cream.
Yes.
Got it.
Versus a natural hair bristle, which is better for powder.
Okay.
Okay? And the reason is that synthetic fiber is going to be able to push that liquid or cream throughout instead of getting dumped up in this way.
Okay, makes sense.
So we're using a liquid foundation, which is okay for the summer. Okay? Especially if you're using a primer and you're doing it properly. There are, you know, mineral powder foundations, and those are good to use in the summer as well. But I tend to like liquids because they just lay on the skin up, and they give you that flawless finish. They make you look like, a lot of women don't like to look like they have on a lot of makeup.
Exactly.
And you don't, you can get your coverage much better from a liquid as well.
Okay.
Any of those spots. Now, if you notice, when I'm putting it on, immediately it may look just a little bit off. You have to blend it in. Anywhere, and you see me kind of doing the brush strokes this way. But wherever I want actual coverage, let's say she has some much deeper blemishes on her skin, we want to actually pat that area so that you create coverage. So there's a difference between spreading it all the way out and actually getting some coverage. I've worked at counters and someone comes and say, oh, this product isn't working for me. It's always, how are you applying? Mm-hmm. That's always my first question. I believe there's no such thing as bad makeup, just bad application. So we've done the liquid all over, and now we're coming in with a powder. This is very important, especially with liquid foundations. You have to set the makeup with powder.
Now, why is that?
It encases the makeup, it sets it so that you don't continue to get that melty look throughout the day. Liquid is emollient. It's going to mix with the oils in your skin. So you want to put a powder on that's actually going to set the makeup to keep it from breaking down. Now, you'll also notice that the texture of the foundation that we're using on this tissue here is a little bit of a dewier look, meaning it has a moisturized look to it. Healthy skin is moisturized, ladies. Again, going back to the original concept of cleansing and moisturizing your skin on a daily basis. So I tend to like to use a foundation that has a little bit of moisturized quality to it. This is what we would call a natural matte finish. All foundations do have different finishes to them. We have foundations that are completely matte, which can also come in liquid, powder, and cream, and that goes across the board with the product line. So it just depends on which one you're using.
So for someone like me, I have combination skin, so typically my forehead shines like the Chrysler building, and then so does my nose, and then my chin, and then my cheeks are dry and bare at times. So I would rather stay away from the dewy look because I can do it naturally.
Well, and the thing is that, again, if you're cleansing and moisturizing properly, if you are using your primer, then you can actually allow the product to have the finish that it does.
Okay.
So it's not that your skin is going to create this particularly dewy look because you primed it, so it's going to limit the oiliness. You're using your skincare. Something that I don't think most women understand either is that you can start to balance out your skin with consistent skincare. A lot of women think that they're oily automatically. They're not. They're not using moisturizer. So the skin is starting to overproduce oil, pumping oil out, trying to get some moisture into the skin. When you start to use that cleanser and moisturizer on a consistent basis, then your skin will actually start to balance out. And you won't be as oily as you are. So we have this flawless finish here. Good and chocolatey. And we're going to go to some blush, which is my favorite thing.